guys, it's Khaki. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Wednesday. I have always been very upfront. Oh, here's Ace. In my videos with what's going on with me. And a couple of weeks ago, I talked about that I had regained a little bit. And that has continued. This morning, when I stepped on the scale, I was 139.9. Before I started my liquid diet, I was 284, and my lowest recorded weight was 134.9. So I'm up about 5 pounds. I talked about I have that 5 pound range from 135 to 140 that I'm comfortable. Last week, when I stepped on the scale, I was still at about 139, I think 139.2. So I decided that I wanted to bring in another opinion on what I might be doing wrong, what I need to tweak. Or on the flip side, I have seen, and I think most people have, that once you reach that lowest point, sometimes it's natural just to bounce up a little bit to where your body's comfortable. Is that what's going on with me? So I decided to ask an expert. I found online a resource called Nourish. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, don't get any sign up bonus or anything, but it is registered dietitians with different areas of focus. Some are experts in diabetes, others in hypertension, some in bariatrics. They do accept insurance, so thankfully they accepted my insurance. So I went on and looked for a dietitian that was licensed in Tennessee, where I am, that could take my insurance and that had an interest in bariatrics. So I signed up and I had my first session this morning. And I just wanted to kind of talk to you about the things that we talked about. As I have said many times, I am faithful in logging my food. That was really helpful today when talking with her because when we talked about macros or about things that I might need to tweak, I had that information right there. And I could look back and see maybe what had changed. She started off with asking me kind of about my journey, where I started out, my surgery, how long ago that was, what type of health issues I might have had other than obesity. And then we got into diet recall. What were the recommendations? She set out looking at my body, my height, my weight, my age, my gender. What were the actual recommendations for a bariatric patient in maintenance to maintain for my macros, for my calorie intake? And then we looked at my food journal. We talked about the last several days. She asked questions about had I slipped into maybe some NSAID use, which let me just tell you, not a good thing. Uh, had I started maybe drinking some of my calories, which I haven't, except for the occasional glass of wine that I have when I eat out with a friend. We really dive deep into what might be the root cause of this, or is this just normal? Within what she calculated as what I needed to be eating as far as calories, as far as macros, I was actually below that, the recommendation. So she did not feel like it was a matter of me being in a calorie overload. So then we looked deeper. We looked at activity. We looked at how I ate and what I ate. And she did have a few little suggestions. I have started in the afternoon sometimes eating like an apple or eating a banana, which within itself is not bad. But since everything else in my macros and in my calorie intake and in my activity was good, she wanted to explore that and maybe see if me eating a carbohydrate by itself, like an apple, like a banana, and not having a protein to go along with it if maybe that was making my blood sugar spike up a little bit, which was then causing lows, which can lead to problems with weight. So she suggested a few tweaks. As I do with my patients, she suggested we take these one by one. We do one tweak and then follow up in a couple of weeks and see if that's worked. If it hasn't, then let's implement something else. See if maybe that's the problem. But the thing that she suggested was instead of in the afternoons having a carbohydrate only snack, which although it's healthy, I'm not eating a candy bar, I'm not even eating just a protein bar, I'm usually eating fruit. Instead of having that, have maybe half of an apple and a cheese stick, or maybe half of an apple and some yogurt, or doing a mini meal, which I used to do a lot, having protein and vegetables. We talked about volume. She was very happy with the volume of food that I'm eating at this point. She was overall very happy with my food choices. She said that it was kind of difficult because on paper everything looks so good. So we're leaning towards either needing just a small tweak or this is just where I'm meant to be. So, guys, I just wanted to share with you that even someone in the medical field, we need to reach out if we have any concerns. Everyone, don't think that you're an island. There's always help out there. Reach out to your team. Reach out to support groups. Reach out to if you want to check out this website, Nourish. Reach out to them. See if maybe there are things that you can do that will help you get closer to your goals, or in my case, maintain your goal. That is what we need to do. We need to get help where we can. So, guys, I would love to hear where are you at in your journey? Are there any issues that you're struggling with, and how are you handling those? Any questions that you might have? Any concerns? I would also love to hear video suggestions. I always want to talk about what is helpful to the folks who watch my videos. I hope everyone has a great week, and I will update you on this journey next week. Bye.